this right there, you see that? That, friends and neighbors, this is a real liquidity void. There is no wick, no tail, no body. That is a real liquidity void. So if we continue lower, and I'm not calling a low, I'm not trying to pick a bottom, this is a significant draw where price can go down into. And if it gets into that, because there is no wick and there is no body between these two candlesticks, I would expect to see a lot of acceleration quickly until we get down to this candlestick's close. And then treat all this in here as a low resistance liquidity run, meaning that it can do a lot of the go down a little bit, come back a lot more, go down a little bit, come back a lot more, where it's not just real quick slicing through. Okay, so just be mindful of that. And also, if you factor in what I taught you, because this is a daily chart here, we have this liquidity void. You want to do your ranges. I gotta take all these off. Pardon me 1 second. All right, so now we have our high, low, consequent encroachment, upper quadrant, lower quadrant. So now we have levels that are much more meaningful to us. So these are all specific price levels that you should have on your S&P chart. If we take out this low, these are going to be impactful until we get down into the close of this up close candle and the open of that candle right there, which is essentially the open lining up with the consequent encroachment of that liquidity void. So essentially what I'm saying here for folks who don't see the importance of even caring about this area, because there is no trading at all. And I know some of you are thinking, well, Michael, it's so spotty. It was not really being traded all that much then. So why would you use that? Because it's there. Because it's in our active front contract right now. Until we get to expiration in December, which is weeks away, month and a half away. A lot of things can happen. Like it could get way beyond this level lower than just that. But because of purposes of looking for where the market could draw to, why it should draw there, on a horizon that could be measured with, practicality. We're talking about the entirety of the month of November still, and half of December before we roll over into March 2024. So when this December contract expires, we'll be rolling into March 2024, but there's a lot of time between that becoming a factor and becoming the front month of S&P trading versus where we're at right now. This is a factor that you need to be measuring. So I'm always looking at those spotty points of the contracts that I'm trading during times when it was illiquid, because the market's going to refer to those price points. Why? Because the algorithm is booking price on what? This contract month. It's not doing it on March. Everything that's being controlled and manipulated is done on this contract right now. And when we roll over in the March 2024 contract, all the parent contingent ideas that deliver book price will be based on that March 2024 contract. It's not rocket science, folks. I mean, I know it sounds like science fiction to a lot of you because you have a vested interest in this industry. You don't want to be laughed at by your your coworkers. You believe in an algorithm? You silly son of a bitch. Whatever, dude. Stay in your clicks, but you ain't never gonna have this level of precision.